Hi, my name is Mary Moore. Welcome to my channel. My friends and family have been begging me for I don't even know how long now to make a channel. So yes, this is my first video, but please don't click off because it's my first one.
Please give me a chance.
I love makeup. I know a lot about makeup. It's my life. It makes me very, very happy. It makes me feel confident. It means a lot to me, and I think it's beautiful. It's an art. You can be whoever you want to be a certain day. And so anyway, enough of that. I thought with the new year, I would give it a go. So in 2020, my goal is to step outside my comfort zone, because this is definitely 100 times outside of my comfort zone. I'm not a very shy person. I do like to be silly and funny and joke around with my friends, but this is a little bit more like worldwide. But it's 2020, or going to be 2020, and I'm going to make it a goal to step outside of my comfort zone, do something that I've really wanted to do for a long time. And I challenge you guys to do the same with whatever that may be for you. If you want to see how to get these eyes for New Year's, then keep on watching. All right, so hopefully you guys are zoomed in enough to see. I am still learning about the camera angles and what helps you guys, so I'm going to try to make sure I'm doing everything at a good angle so you guys can see everything. First, I'm going to go in with just a nice fluffy blending brush. I really like it's the JH32, so this is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill collaboration. I always use this is like pretty much anytime I go to do my makeup, this is the first brush I grab, but any fluffy blending brush to put in your crease and to go upward on the brow bone will do just fine. I'm gonna start off with a nice transition shade. I'm gonna just use the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. I'm going to go in just like with the middle shade right here, this nice light one. Typically, I would usually, with my Jaclyn Hill palette, I know it's a mess. Typically, I would actually go in to start off with this color right here. I lost the paper that has all the names of the shades on it, so I'm sorry about that. But normally I would go in with this one, but if you can see, she's a little empty, so I've got a couple crumbles of pigment there, but that's about it. So I found a new little first beginner guy, and he's right here, so we're gonna start off with him. So pretty much any nice light neutral shade to go in with first is what you want to do with a nice fluffy blending brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the crease right here, build that up. It's really important to keep a nice light hand. A lot of times if you have like patchiness, like the colors just aren't blending together, you might have too firm of a grip on the brush. You might be kind of pushing hard. It doesn't require a lot of pressure, so you can kind of hold it down on the brush as opposed to closer to the brush. Keep that nice and light and feathery and airy. That's what's going to help you. I always tap off the excess instead of going in with, because you don't want fallout to come below your eyes or anything like that, which sometimes fallout is inevitable. You're always going to have it. A lot of people put setting powder underneath their eyes to catch that fallout. With this look today, I'm not really gonna have any trouble with that, so I'm not really worried about that. And I forgot to mention, as you can see, I've already done my brows, my face, my contour, my blush, bronzer, my highlight, everything. I did the whole 9 yards, just so we could focus on just the eyes today. So as you can see, when I get a lot of product on it, I first start in with the crease, and then as I get, as there's less product, I'm able to kind of go up to the brow bone here, even go into the brow some. I'm keeping everything nice and flicked out here to give that like cat eye look. So I'm keeping it nice and flicked out. I'm not gonna stop it right here. I'm gonna keep it blending a little bit. And also the same thing with the nose, or this little inner nose portion right here. I'm blending into that as well. We don't wanna keep that completely bare. So continuously building that up. Also, when I get less product, I go on to the lid just to start that base there. I prime my lids with concealer and a little bit of setting powder. That is what works best for me. Some people have more success with an actual eyeshadow primer. I do not find the need to use it, so I just usually use just concealer. I used Tarte Shape Tape today and set it with the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, which is literally the perfect setting powder. I'm not the best at trying new things out, because once I find something that works for me, I usually stick to it, but I do like that setting powder a lot. Sorry, I'm just kind of building that up a little bit more. It's not exactly what my favorite was in Jacqueline's palette, but I am out of that, as you saw. So you just make do with what you have. So now that I've got that transition shade in there nice and blended out, we're going to go in with, take my Jaclyn Hill palette. You can find a palette that has, if you don't have this palette, just a warmer browner shade than what we just used. So first I'm gonna go in with, let's see, this one right here. I think I think it's called Pukey, but I could be wrong. But anyways, I'm gonna go in with this one right here. Use the same brush, the same fluffy blending brush. Build that over top where we put it last time. And it is already warming up the crease. I probably grabbed a little bit much there, but that's okay. We're gonna work with it and blend it out. Lots of times when you're doing your eyeshadow and when you think you're done blending, blend a little bit more. You could always blend a little more better. Nicely. So I have less product. I'm blending up into the brow bone now. And it is nice and warm. So as you can see, that warmed that up very nicely. And just a fair warning, everybody looks a little crazy at first when they're first doing this, but it all eventually comes together. Believe it or not, I am still going to go in with that same blending brush, the JH32. It is a little dirty if you haven't noticed. I'm not the best at keeping up with that, don't judge. Now I'm gonna go in with this a little bit darker shade, warm it up just a little bit more. Tap off the excess. Go in and I love to see that look. I love it, love it, love it. Blend a little bit down onto the lid there. Yes, honey. I like that. I'm gonna switch back to my Huda Beauty palette here, and I'm gonna go in with this dark shade right here. I'm gonna use a different blending brush. This one is the JH33. It's not as fluffy as that other blending brush is. It's a little bit more flatter. I find that it helps pack on the pigment in that outer corner a lot better than what a big fluffy blending brush would. Helps you get a little more precise and get in there, like swimwear. So just take a little bit of that, pat that off. You don't want to go with too much, because once you go too much, it's like hard to redeem yourself. So just go in with a little bit here. It's hard to fix your mistakes is what I'm trying to say, not redeem yourself, but you can. It's always better to go in with a little bit, and then you can just blend and build. So warm that up very nicely there. I'm going to go in with a little bit more here before we get to our shimmer. So you can see I darkened that up there. I'm going to do a little bit more, just a smidge. Dark, dark, dark. And when you can see what I'm doing here, I'm like packing on first before I blend out. So pack, 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 or pat, pat, pat. That's gonna help build the color up there first. Then blend out. Out, 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 out. And you're not wanting to blend downward. That's gonna make your eye look kind of closed off, sad. You get what I'm saying. So kind of try to keep it flicked out and airy like we've been doing with the rest. But since this is a much darker shade, you're going to want to make sure you have the least amount of product possible before you start venturing out into this area. But that's just going to help it blend out. I'm getting it right up into my crease real good there. Blend it out a little more better. Flick, flick, flick. I'm using literally no pressure here. Like no pressure at all. Does not take much. And that you can see where it's just like melting together with the other shade. Love it, love it. We're gonna do our selected shimmer. I really, really, really like this color. This is the Nude Huda Beauty palette. Love this palette. It is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, like, just love it. It's a little bit more on the pinky side than nude, I would say. So there's like these loose glitters right here, and then there's these beautiful like marbled shimmer shades right here. These are beautiful, like beautiful. I love these. I think these are a little too pinkish. Not what I'm going for, not what I'm going for this look. I am gonna go with this one. It's just a beautiful like bronzy, it's just when I think New Year's Eve, I think like sparkle, shimmer, a little bit of gold, bronze, anything sparkly or shimmery. So I am going to go in with this one right here. It is called Charmed. Charmed, charmed, charmed. Charmed to meet you. Now listen. I said listen, like I'm in school. Listen. JH41. This is a little flat brush right here. Definitely a good brush to go in with shimmers, especially if you spray it off with like, you get a little bit wet, like Fix Plus, MAC Fix Plus, like just a spray, anything that's going to, you put that in the shade, that's going to intensify your look. But lately I've found out I have just been loving using my little old pinky, little old ring finger. Oh gosh, I don't even have my rings on. Guys and girls, I am married. I hate when I don't have my rings on. Anyways, I use my little pinky or my little ring finger to really get in there. The warmth of your skin literally makes the shadows like bing, like beautifully. So give it a try if you don't usually use your finger. I am actually liking that a lot better. It depends, like getting in that inner corner with your finger, it can be hard, like if you have longer nails. Back when I had longer nails, which I know my nails are a little sad, but I used to get them done. I used to use acrylics, and it was just not good with the type of job that I have. It was just too hard, so got this taken off, saving a lot of money doing that. I just haven't painted them in a while. So I did find when I had acrylic nails or had longer nails, it is harder to get in there. So that the JH41 or any like flat brush, this one is I use this one for the inner corner and the brow bone highlight. This is the JH42. Those are good like flat brushes to get in there. But today I'm just gonna use my finger because I don't have long nails and I really like the way it looks with my finger. I'm gonna go in with that Charmed. I'm gonna go right on the lid here. And that is just a beautiful, yeah, it's like a bronzy, basically this is like a bronzy smoky eye. When we add like a little inner corner highlight, it's going to really come together. I'm like the hunchback right now. Like I'm literally like, I can't like relax. I'm just tense. I'm gonna take that, it's like right in the middle of the lid here. I'm gonna blend it out into the outer V or outer corner where that darker shade is. I'm going to kind of precisely try to get in here. Your finger is the way to go, guys, I'm telling you. Give it a whirl. You don't believe me? Just give it an old whirl. Give it a whirl with your shimmers, of course. Now you don't want to be getting the shimmer like up into the brow bone or in the crease much. That can start to look a little messy. There's no absolute like rules in makeup, but there are suggestions, I would say. And one of them is to not go into the crease with like a shimmer or sparkle. Yes, I love that. Love that, love that, love that. But I think like, I love that, but we need a little something a little brighter, like brighter in the middle of the eye here. Just pop, pop, pop. I think I know the perfect shadow I want to use, but I'm just kind of looking here. Yeah, no. Jacqueline's The Vault collection. I believe I'm looking for Bling Boss. That one. Yes, that's the one I want. This is one of the shades I used for my wedding. So this is the Bling Bloss. This is the Bling Bloss. I cannot sing it. This is the Bling Boss palette that is out of her Vault collection. And we are going to use Glitz and Glam. That is going to be like, that is like, holla, Happy New Year. So let's go with that. And since we've already got shimmer, let's just focus like right on the middle or center of the lid, like right by, like line it up with your pupil. I'm gonna still use my finger. I'm gonna use my pinky, but I'm gonna still use my finger. Yep. Oh, bam. Oh, bam. That's what we needed. That is what we needed right there. We're just kind of focusing this right in the center. It's more of like a, now it's becoming like halo. not the video game, guys. I don't know if you guys are gamers like me, but or I used to be one. Or I still am, but I'm not as dedicated as I was in high school or middle school. I'm just trying to make sure that's nice and blended out. I don't want a harsh line between the darker shimmer and the lighter shimmer. But that is perfect. That is exactly what I am going for this new year. I'll wipe my pinky off here. Oh, little Freddy, he just popped up this morning. Isn't that nice? Next step here, we are gonna go in and we're gonna do a nice dramatic wing. And if you don't want to do a wing, you don't have to do a wing with this look. You can throw on some lashes, you can put on just your mascara. It's beautiful. Me personally, I just can't go anywhere without a wing. Wings are my life. I love, excuse me, is this a booger? Are you kidding me? Okay, sorry. Anyways, wings are my life. And I mean that, what am I doing? We're not ready for wing yet. We still gotta smoke out our lower lash line. I'm getting carried away. Okay, I'm using the JH38. It's nice and tapered, and it's just good for like smoking and blowing things out under the lower lash line. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it with just starting off with that transition shade. That's what I like to do, that middle one that we used. Starting off with that, just keep it nice and light. I find it's easier to like kind of angle down and like look up into the mirror. So you don't feel like you're stabbing yourself in the eye. So I'm going to go in with that right underneath. Since we're in a lighter shade, it's okay to bring it a little closer to the inner corner, but once we get to the darker shade, we're not going to bring it in as far. I got a dang eye booger too. I am falling. Use more of that transition shade here. And you don't have to blow out your lower lash line or put color down there, but I think it just makes everything look so much nicer. It doesn't make it as like cut off, like bam, we got color on the top, nothing on the bottom. Like it makes it come together when you use it. Then next shade I'm going to go in with is, like I said, I thought it was called Pukey. This shade right here, gonna go in with that. That's gonna warm it up some. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gonna go in with this one next here. And then we are gonna save that chocolatey brown dark color for the outer corner here. And with this one now. Focusing on this outer V here. And we're gonna kind of connect it to where it's dark over here. And that is perfect. So what I like to do sometimes, I like to go in back with that original blending brush that we had and just kind of make sure everything is nice and soft, blended, nothing is harsh looking. Okay, and now, since I faked you guys out, now we're gonna go with the liner. I really love felt tip liners. What I've been loving recently is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. Love it, love it, love it. Any felt tip will do, or actually your favorite eyeliner, whatever you like to use. I have more success with a felt tip when I'm doing a wing. So I'm gonna start off here. I'm gonna tell you guys a little something. Makeup, or just really actually eyeliner, makeup, but specifically eyeliner in general. I'm not finished here, but this is important. I'm not kidding you, this might sound dumb, but it smells your fear. Like it knows when you're scared to do your winged liner. Like I did my own wedding makeup. I didn't want anyone else to do it. Excuse me. And like that's a scary day. You have to be like, no makeup, like I own you. Eyeliner, I own you. You don't own me, because as soon as you start to get nervous, I swear everything just goes wrong. Like it really does. It goes, I know you're scared, and then before you know it, your wing is wonky, not even with the other one. It takes a lot of practice. Eyeliner is like that middle school bully. Like once you stand up to them and show them you're not afraid of them, it backs off and then you own the eyeliner. That's just like I can tell I feel very passionate about that because that's just what happened to me. So don't be scared. Just keep practicing. I like to line it or angle it with where my eye ends, angle it with the tail of the brow, kind of follow that angle there. If you want to do just a little wing, that's fine too, but I'm going to make mine a little bigger. So I start with that little line right there, looks crazy, and then you just connect it. I can't stand it if my liner isn't even or not straight, so that's what I'm fixing. It looks good, I love it. So the next thing I like to do, I like to go in with a nice flat brush right here. This is the JH43. Nice and flat, it's perfect for getting right into your waterline. And I'm just gonna go in with a black here. I'm gonna go in with this one right here. Sometimes I'll do like a white eyeliner or something, excuse me, something nude. It helps to open up the eye, but since it's a nighttime, like Happy New Year, smoky, we're gonna keep it a little more sultry. Any black's gonna do if you don't have this palette. I just love this black because it's not too green, not too gray, it is black. Just kind of put it in there like so. All right, so now, I don't think I'm gonna do lashes today. I really don't. I think make this as easy for you guys as possible, but don't think that you, put on a lash by all means because it makes everything come together and look better. But I feel like I have pretty decent long lashes when I use a certain type of mascara I like. I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Big Ego. Look how cute this is. So normally it's just a plain lid, but it's like all sparkly gold. And in a second here, we can't forget about our inner corner. Needs to shine bright like a diamond, like our futures, like 2020 is gonna bring us. Gonna put some on the lower lashes. Ah, frick. Hate when that happens. Oh, it came off really easily. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I love it. And let's go ahead and choose a lip for this. So I always wait pretty much till the very last thing, till my eye look is complete, to choose a lip. I really think with this, I'm just gonna go with something a little bit more nude. So anything nude that you guys have will be good. I think I'm gonna go with this Anastasia, it's called On Mute. It's very, very, very pretty. Just got this with the, I think it's called the Undressed collection. It came with these 5 liquid lipsticks, or there's 2 glosses, I believe. Yeah, 2 glosses. I think you get all 5 for $40. Like 5 for $40, that's like less than, or I'm not good at math. It's like less than $10. Wait, if there was 5 and there was 10. So yeah, that'd be, if they were $10 each, it'd be $50 and it's 40. So it's less than $10 each. So steal, that is a good deal. Yeah, I think On Mute is gonna be really, really good and really pretty. So let's go with that. If not, we can change it. I like it. This is gonna be, you guys gonna be kissing your man, kissing your woman. Right? Oh, when the ball of 2020 drops, and you're gonna be looking good. Just trying to decide if we need a little, if we're gonna keep it matte, or I don't think we're gonna keep it matte. All right, grab a sparkly gloss because it's New Year. You wanna be that girl or that boy. So let's see, this is, all right, this is called Summer Vibes. I know it's not summer, but this is cute and it's gonna match. So we're gonna go in with that, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're gonna go in with that. The wind is just howling out there. It's like, whoo. I tried to whistle, but I can't. Yeah, I'm not good at it. I hate to toot my own horn, but I'm gonna toot it. All right, so I'm going to do the other eye off camera real quick. And
wait, I'm forgetting something. Something doesn't look right.
we need an inner corner highlight. Thought you could get away with it, Mary, didn't you? Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezi. It's a little messy. We'll go in with that brush I talked about earlier, the JH42. Nice little flat brush. Let's just make that inner corner very popped and highlighted because it's highlighted. We want to be pop. Perfect. Bing! Happy New Year! And then we're gonna go ahead and go on the brow bone right here, right where the arch is. We want to kind of make that appear like it's lifted, because who doesn't want to look lifted? We all want to look lifted. So we'll go right here. Yes, yes, yes. I try not to do too much. I don't like it to looks a little like frosty, like remember the frosted eyeshadow back in the 90s? You may not know, but I know what that looks like. So I try to keep it to where it doesn't look like that. But so there is this eye, the completed look right there with the lip. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera. Be right back. All right, so completed look right here. Hope you guys like it. I love it. I think it's perfect for New Year's Eve, or really it's just a bronzy, warm, golden, smoky eye. If you guys like this video and you want to see more from me, then please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to my channel. There will be more beauty content on here. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful, happy new year. I hope you guys have some little changes to make about yourselves. We all ourselves can get better. It's easy to make resolutions and fall away from them, but if you make it a priority, it can really be life-changing. So I hope you guys have a little something in mind to better yourself for the year of 2020. And I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks. Bye. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Keep on watching. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. Renegades, renegades, renegades. I don't know what to say because I get so nervous. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.